This time on Woody's Garage. What's up with the Rupp? Ha ha.
Well, good morning. Got another crazy idea. It's kind of weird having three mini bikes that are dysfunctional and you're working on them and not completing anything. But I'm thinking about the Rupp again today, and I have this Tecumseh on it. I haven't gotten it running right, and I'm kind of blaming it on the 20-degree manifold that I don't have. But, you know, I don't really know if it's that. And I don't really know a lot about this engine. But, I mean, it runs, but not very good. So, my point is, I thought about the engine I was throwing on the Bronco over here. This Briggs 5, I think it's a 5. I got it off a snowblower. Same size shaft. And it seemed to run really good when I ran it, but that was, you know, just bench testing it. I was thinking of maybe trying to give it a try, get it running today, and put it at like a 20-degree angle and see how it performs just on the bench, you know. So, well, something to do today anyway. Let's do it. Okay, we got a gas tank up here. The gas going in. I mounted the primer bulb here, and I don't know if for a fact the primers are supposed to be higher than the carburetor because it was leaking out, so I just pulled the tube off and left the tube here, and it doesn't seem to be leaking out of the bowl, so I don't know, we got a choke. I kind of copper wired the throttle shut, but with a fairly high idle, so we'll see if this starts. An on-off switch. I don't know how that's set up. Okay, let's try some prime. Let's see if I can spark. Yeah, weird. Changed plugs and I got a spark. Faint. What did I say about this being a good running engine? Yeah, I gotta look it over a little more.
2 hours later.
I was kind of losing faith in that other carburetor, and I had this brand new Tecumseh knockoff Chinese job I got for the snowblower in case it OD'd in the middle of the winter last year. Let's hitch it up and see what it does. Oh, by the way, it was a real bitch. They don't seem to give you much room in here in these Chinese carbs for some reason. You always have to find a weird bolt to make it work. I finally found one. Yeah, I like this one a lot. That's more than 20 degrees. That sounds good. Alright, we got a mission. So I lucked out. I had one of these in my stash. So I found some numbers on this thing too. They're over here. And if I'm reading it right, let's see, they're hard to see. It looks like it's it says 09, which would be, you know, just short of a 10, which is a 4-horse. So I think it's a 3.5. Okay. Very nice. I don't have the lock ring for the muffler. Boy, it's a quiet muffler. Probably killing my horsepower. But the only other thing now I gotta think up is linkage. Probably means drilling a hole again or something. Okay, I just drilled a new hole there. And I'm kind of thinking. Now this can come over here. I just did have a plan. I know I need that hole no matter what, but I got this from the old throttle setup off the other Briggs when I put on the fancy.
2 hours later.
Yeesh. Won't slam all of the way shut though. That's how I got the spring over there. I just put on a heavier spring. Well, I also have bad news for the air filter. This choke system hits that, so I'd have to washer it out or something so that the choke can open and close. Maybe we get something that'll work. It looks bogus, but hey, it's not failing. Nothing hits anything. That's subject to change. We got this old style Tecumseh air filter on, which is far better than this one. This one's very restrictive. Look at the little hole. The other one, I should have... Yeah, I will, just a second. Look at the size difference. You know? Talk about restrictive. And the choke was hitting this part here, and I was going to cut it away. I said, let me see what else I got. And I forgot that I had this set up for the Tecumseh that was on here, so might as well use it. It doesn't seem to stick out as much, and it'll be much more solid if I hit it with my leg or something like that. So, and we're almost getting ready to try this thing. I got some waffle grips on. I kind of like those, I guess. I cut another inch off the bars, so they're not so goofy looking. How long that lasts. So we got a problem with the front wheel, and that's that, hey, look, it spins freely. But when you crank it down, it doesn't want to spin as freely. So my guess is the piece I think I see the problem. I don't know how I thought I could get away with that, but I don't know if you can see that gap either. Kind of hard to see. But it's really hard to measure that inside spacer, you know, to get it right. But I got to do better than that. So I got to knock out one of these bearings. Well, I was just about to go with that one, and I found this that I have to cut down, which is like, if I cut it wrong, I'm going to be rip shit. So how do you get this exactly right? You know what I mean? I mean, you try this. I have better caliper, yeah, but it's going to be the same thing. You kind of get it on the edge, but it's kind of got to go at an angle at about like this. You know? I mean, it's the toughest thing to get. Of course, the right bushing with like this going into the bearing would be terrific, but yeah, they don't make those. I still might go with a washer. I don't know. I hate to cut that and cut it wrong. You know, maybe a metal one. And by the way, look at the grease. You think that's packed well? I don't. I'm going to try to get some more grease in both of these before I put it back together. Okay, well here's a surprise. These are shouldered bearings. They only go in, you can kind of see the wear mark on there. And this is about the difference right here. And that's why I'm not getting the measurement right. So that's how far off I was. Jesus. Well, it's not the most friction free. It was pretty good. I think we should live with that. Yeah, we can start this thing today. Very windy day. I was gonna go get my motorcycle inspected, but it's a place I go is a long drive because I kind of know the guy. So we're gonna do the mini bike. Well, we got a kill switch. We got brake, which was the same setup, so it fits without much fanfare. Adjusted the chain a little bit so that it works. Just got to tighten up the engine onto the frame, and I think we can try it. I got the throttle. I haven't cut it down yet, so we got lots of extra cable. All right, I just pulled it out of the basement. Haven't done anything. Hopefully it'll start. We're in a little rough. This carburetor has no adjustments, so I'm gonna put one of these in the bottom. Adjustable. Still could be that angle though, you know? Look at the new muffler. Yeah, this carb would not accept the adjustable jet. It leaked like crazy when I tried screwing it in. I guess it just bottomed out and wouldn't hold it tight. So I think the 20-degree thing is an issue, which really pisses me off and bums me out. There's no other adjustment on this carb. You know, there's no points, so there's really nothing I can do. Try another spark plug. Here's the old plug, kind of foully wet looking, but I do have some old boat gas in there. Last year's boat gas. It's not that bad though. Mixed with some new gas. Alright, doesn't seem to like the air filter. Now the air filter is old, very old. Ran better without it. I still feel like it's bogging, but I have the max torque clutch on rather than the new one, because the new one won't fit on here. Although I'm guessing the max torque is probably okay. Sheesh. I don't know. You know, I can go for a 10 tooth instead of a 12 tooth there. Bah, this thing's driving me nuts. There's just no low end torque, you know, no out of the gate. It just kind of sits there. But once you get going, it's not bad. The best thing is the drivetrain feels good. So some thoughts on this. I was thinking perhaps a Briggs carburetor that had the gas tank back here, if it would fit, excuse me, would work. Because the fuel supply, as long as you have plenty of gas in it, you know, it doesn't matter that it's tilted like this, rather than this 20-degree angle. Might get a new air filter for this, might not. Might get the the 10 tooth sprocket instead of the 12 tooth here. I might not. But like I said, you know, the drivetrain worked well. Front wheel felt good. Suspension works. Okay, till next time. Goodbye.